set up to protect New Zealand's birds of prey.
Their particular focus is on the kariaria, and this endemic falcon is rarer than even the kiwi. Greetings, all of you. Noel, Debbie, and you're back.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, hang around.
What do you reckon?
Oh, they are just utterly beautiful. This is the falcon. This is Debbie. Shahina.
Fran the harrier.
Fran the harrier. Now, Fran's got a little helmet, a little hood on.
Yes,
Why is that, Noel?
This is a falconry hood. It just keeps her calm when she's travelling.
OK. And it's better to leave it on at the moment with the bright lights in the big city here?
Yeah, well, I'd like to see that come off at some stage, because you'll see the difference in hairdo. It's really important.
She'll have hair.
Yeah. Tell us about the Wingspan Trust, because some people will be aware of you and you've got lots and lots of fans out there. Other people won't know about what you do. What do you do?
These guys started it, and they were concerned about these native falcons especially, and do conservation work. But I'll let them tell the story, because honestly, it's their job. I'm just basically sitting here...
You're the patron.
Loving it.
Yeah.
No, oh, yeah, look, I support them.
Yeah, you bet you do. Debbie?
Well, birds of prey, they've captured our imagination for centuries, from the pyramids of Egypt, the steppes of Asia, and here we are in the 21st century, and they still do exactly the same. So it's falcons and hawks and our owls, like our little morphawks, the ruru, that people love, and it's a celebration, I guess, of raptors in New Zealand, really.
They're on the $20 note as well.
They are. In fact, I brought one here just to show you, just for the viewers at home.
Here you go. This is what you get with a kariaria.
It's your field guide.
Yeah, there you go. That's what they look like. And the cool thing, actually, because Wingspan is 20 years old, they're going to, from now on, if you mention good morning, you can go to Wingspan in Rotorua, and for $20 you can go and see these falcons fly, and I think that's really cool. It's a nice celebration.
What is the fascination with them for you, Debbie?
Oh, I guess it's an opportunity to be able to help these birds. Both Noel and I have been falconers now for just over 30 years.
And there's not many falconers in New Zealand,
are there? There's not very many.
You just about count them on a hand.
Yeah, you can.
So you work with them then? You hunt
with them? Yes, we fly these birds every day. And I can honestly say that it's never lost its novelty. You know, look at them. Forward-facing eyes. They look at you right in the eye, and we let them go every day.
Tell us about that, because I've been down, I've hung out with you at Wingspan. It was just one of the... I took my girls, and one of them in particular, crazy naturist, and it was just one of the best experiences in her life, because what you do is you take these guys out and you literally let them free. They go. I mean, they could just go and not come back, but they do.
No strings attached.
No.
They're trained.
Every day.
They're trained. They're trained to fly. They're trained to hunt. They're trained to come back. But that itself is falconry. But what the coolest thing is that what these guys are doing is they're not only looking after falcons that are injured and heal them, then teach them to fly, teach them to hunt, ready for liberation, so they can do their own gig. And within 5 or 6 days, they will have totally forgotten about the training, but they can fly, they can hunt, they do everything. What a nice way of ticking all the boxes. Yeah. Conservation, you know, being educational as well. As you said, kids are... me too, kids.
You're the biggest kid of the whole.
You know that. That's the way it is. And so, when you then have a bird that is rarer than kiwi, I think we really need to know about these things.
And people don't know enough about them, do they?
No.
How many are there?
4,000 pairs?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
Where are most of them living?
Let's say South Island.
Probably South Island. They're nowhere common, but in some areas holding their own. But probably the South Island would have the highest populations of them.
I've got a bird of prey that takes a look at my rabbits at about 5 o'clock every evening. That's not going to be the same type, no?
That's probably one of these harriers. Yeah.
Take the hood off, Noel, and show what happens, because Fran is a bit nervous. See, he's not going to bite her neck, but that's a way of, with one-handed, look at that.
And she's got hat here, but she'll straight into a piece of meat.
Nice.
Wow.
Because the difference between them is that the falcon won't eat roadkill.
Basically, yes. These are the hunting birds. Well, they're both meat eaters and hunting birds, but generally it's the harriers that you might see close to the roads as you're travelling around, but these are the gliding, soaring specialists, so they're really visible. These guys are the Spitfires. This is New Zealand's fastest bird.
200 k's an hour?
I know, and that's one of the other things you do at Wingspan is you do the demonstration with the meat on the end of the rope that you're swinging around, and these guys come from way off in the distance. It's phenomenal to watch.
I mean, the ultimate flying machine, really, and I guess that's what we're really proud of, being able to share that, have people get excited about seeing where they fly, what they're going to do, because we don't know where they're going to fly on any given day either.
No, we don't.
It's as much of a surprise.
What type of thing do they eat? I mean,
Birds. Birds. Other birds.
No, really?
Yes.
They're bird specialists,
So you're looking at mid-air dogfights.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That ends the Spitfire.
You can see that live. There you go, shot of at Wingspan. You can see that live at Wingspan every day.
What type of other birds do they eat then?
Little finches, goldfinches, sparrows, starlings. They go up to saddleback, some really rare stuff if they're slow.
Debbie and Noel aren't holding out the starlings for them to eat. Debbie and Noel have got bits of meat, just meat from the fridge. But in the wild, that's what they're doing.
Well, they'll also take rabbit and duck. They've taken pheasant, but these birds will take hare, and a hare weighs up to 3 kgs. Shahina, she's a little bit heavy today.
I noticed.
She's 500 grams. So it's
honestly,
6 times.
Shahina, lemon detox
but
for you.
imagine grabbing a prey 6 times your own body weight and dragging it out of the hole. You know, if you get a rabbit like, oh, where are you going? You see this?
With me.
Absolutely.
One of the other amazing things you do there, you touched on it briefly, is you can fix sick birds. And you can literally replace feathers from dead birds.
Yes.
It's called imping.
That's right.
And you do it out the back of your at Wingspan. It's a phenomenal process.
Most people have heard about hair extensions, if you like. Well, we do feather extensions, so it's a quick fix. And once you know what you're doing, Noel here is the master of feather transplants, if you like.
He's got very small forceps.
But basically it means that we can get the birds back out into the wild as quickly as possible, because when you depend on fast flight and speed to be able to survive, you have to make sure that you've got good equipment. And I'll see if I can get her wings. Well, maybe her wings won't come up too much, but she's in pretty good feather at the moment.
Yeah.
She is.
Do you literally glue them on then?
Well, the shaft is hollow, and so you can put a splint into that shaft and glue it in. And just basically to join the piece of feather.
It's an amazing process. It is. Are they one? Is she a one-girl bird? Is she just?
Yes.
For you,
yes,
like nobody else can fly her.
But she's a little bit different because she's a bird that we actually. Well, saved her as an egg, if you like. So we've had her for a while. So she is a display bird. But where possible, we try and release all of these birds back into the wild. The ones that we can't release, we pair together, hopefully breed from them, and we let their young go. And there's more falcons than there used to be now.
You're doing amazing, amazing work. You rely on donations from the public. If you're anywhere near Rotorua, go and hang out at Wingspan. It is the coolest thing to do. Thank you so much for coming in, all of you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Love your work. And all the information on Wingspan is, of course, as usual, on our website.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, music time again. It's Adam Usmani featuring the Black Light Strings.